Hello.
Hello.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome back.
Whoa. Oh, whoa. I'm barfing.
You're looking at that camera.
Oh.
We are all back from TwitchCon and super excited to be here with Late Fee Games. We're playing Rental Rumble. I would ask, I think it's safe to ask you guys to introduce yourself before Sam sleuths.
Sure.
This is a game that is on Kickstarter right now. You can get to it with the Kickstarter command. Hiya, Serbic. And well, thank you guys for being here. Welcome.
Thanks for
Tell
having
us
us.
about yourself a little bit, and then we'll hop in.
Sure. You can start there.
Yeah, we're a couple guys. We made a game. The game is. Can I say what it is yet? Is that I guess you've got.
I don't know.
It's called.
It's in the corner.
Yo. Okay,
Oh, it's in the corner.
Spoiler.
I already know
Spoiler
it.
alert.
Oh, the game is called Spoiler Alert. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
That's,
be a good
that's
one.
not a bad idea. Game is
Next
called
from
Rental
Late Fee
Rumble.
Games.
Right. Rental Rumble. I won't go into detail, but yeah,
Cool.
we're there.
Yeah.
We made the thing.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I am Jason Fury, co-creator of Rental Rumble. I feel like if I say something, it's going to be a spoiler for your
Oh,
segment.
okay. Okay.
We can do a second round of introductions
Jordan, start the timer.
After Sam sleuths.
Yeah, we'll do. This was just like a teaser, like a teaser trailer.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I'm still working on a theme song for this, but we'll workshop.
Okay.
Sam sleuths. Sam
Oh, God.
sleuths. Sam sleuths. Sam sleuths.
All right. So clearly, this is an action adventure game where we are rewinding tapes. Looks like there's 4 of us. Let's see. It's pure fun. It's game of the
Right on.
decade. There's VHS. So, yeah, I think we're all going to be here rewinding tapes, and the first one to rewind it and then smack someone over the head with it wins. I think that's the action adventure part.
That's everything. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
Nailed it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Let's wrap
Nice.
it up. Wrap it up.
Game over. Game over.
Okay.
Pretty close.
Go ahead and tell
Close.
Sam how right he is.
Okay, well, Rental Rumble is an action-adventure game. Point of the game
Ooh.
is to rent, watch, and return 3 VHS movies before your opponents to win. You don't necessarily have to rewind them, but there is a card that does say "Be kind, rewind," and kind of puts that into the gameplay experience. We don't like double down on it or anything, but it is in there. But yeah, it's just it's card-based, and we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty here about how to play soon.
Cool.
Right on.
Rules.
Nice.
Rules. Okay. So I could go over this long, really boring sheet, but I'm probably just going to tell you the basic too long didn't read version, and then I think
Okay.
it's best to just start playing.
Nice.
But like I said, first to rent, watch, and return 3 VHS movies on your player card is how you win. So every player card. Can I show these things? Can I throw these
Ooh,
things
yeah,
in here?
yeah, go ahead.
So each player card has 3
Whoa.
different genres on them. So it might be a little blurry, but this says drama, romance, and action. So those are the movies that you're going for, and the movies are represented by little VHS tapes that.
Cool.
Let's go over here. Let's do that.
There we go.
That look
cool.
like that.
Are these like randomized or?
So they're balanced between the 4,
Okay.
but yeah, they're not completely randomized. They're static right now. That
Got it.
may or may not change in the final version, but right now they've been static, and the balance has been pretty good for gameplay. So,
Cool.
so we're keeping it that way. And game is not. There's no dice or anything like that. It's all card based, and the
No
cards. Here we go. This will be easy to explain. So the cards. Oh, we can throw quite a bit up there. So the cards have a movement on them, or an action. And each turn, you kind of look at the card to define what you do. You get to choose movement or an action in a card like this. This is strictly movement, and then there's another card that's movement and an action. So you just pretty much follow the card instructions. We made it pretty simple, so you can just read the card. If you don't know what to do, you don't need to look at a key or anything. Just read the card, and you just play 1 card at a time. You have 2 in your hand at all times. When you're done, you put your card in the discard pile, and you keep on moving. You just take turns. Very cyclical, very kind of race feeling to it. You want to go fast. Your main dynamic is: do I move really quick and try and stay under the radar, or do I start messing with people and sabotage them and potentially be targeted by them? So
Definitely that one.
that can happen. So it depends on the play style
Tricky
you have.
balance.
They're both good strategies. But there's a bunch of little things that'll happen throughout gameplay that we can explain as it comes up. But yeah, main thing is movement, action.
And based on this board, am I trying to understand that I go to the movie store to rent and I come home to watch?
Correct. So yeah, you start at home. You go to the video store to collect your movies. You can hold 2 at a time on your player card, so you have 2 spots here. So you can hold 2 at a time. And if you successfully get home with it still on your player card, then you consider it watched, and you would pull, like, let's say I had a drama, you would pull your tag up to the watched position. And then if you get all the way back home successfully without being messed with, you would pull it up to returned. And then once all 3 tabs are pulled up completely, you've won the game. So first one to do that wins. So you kind of want to keep an eye on each other's player cards. These ones are a little small to read. They'll be bigger in the final version. This is still a prototype. But we're going to want to keep an eye on other people's progress so they don't sneak.
Yeah.
People can be really sneaky if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, I'm definitely not
Over
cheating
here
right
seems
now.
pretty sneaky.
That's
He's
right.
sneaky. He's being elusive.
What? I've already finished 2.
Oh wow. Head start.
Clearly.
All right.
Um,
Cool.
What bonuses do I get for having popcorn?
Cholesterol, calories.
I want some of
take it.
those.
Yeah, what's good?
Would
We
you-
got,
yeah, there we
let's
go.
do this.
Yeah.
I want cholesterol and calories.
There you go.
Nice.
Sir?
Please.
All right.
Yeah, just take the whole bag and then like shake it out on you.
Sir.
The hog and the popcorn.
Thank you.
Hogging it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right. So, obviously, with any board game, the important question: who goes first? What is your go first mechanic?
Who is born closest to the opening of the first blockbuster video
Wow.
in America,
What?
which is 1985?
Ooh.
And we can get into the months.
You're closer than
later.
me.
86.
Ooh, not it.
Ooh, that's close. I'm at 83.
I'm 80.
So,
Bringing the fun since
you.
1991.
so you, yeah, and we'll just move clockwise.
I'm
All
an
right.
old man here.
So do I draw 2 cards now?
Yeah, so I
Oh, you're
will
dual cards.
throw these out here. These are going to get back in the mix. So everybody gets 2 cards. Don't show people your cards. Keep them secret. Keep them
Except
safe.
chat.
Right.
Name that movie in the comments if you can. If you ever hear us do a reference, throw it out. Throw it out.
There you go.
Keep
Ooh,
it. Keep them
ooh.
secret. Keep them safe.
Good cards.
And you might
Really
win
good cards.
something.
Maybe.
Can we talk about our giveaways real quick?
Sure.
We have giveaways.
We do. Do I talk about them or you all talk about them? I can talk. Yeah. We have pictures of them?
We do have pictures of them.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get some pictures.
So,
going.
Sam, what are our giveaway mechanics? Have we decided that?
So I think we're gonna do a giveaway in the stream.
Yeah.
Is that a tilts? Oh, it's just Gleam.
It's just Gleam?
All right, it's just Gleam.
Okay.
You get Gleam points for watching.
Yay!
That's what I heard.
That's how it works.
Oh, that looks
Oh, it's actually. Oh.
It's,
Elliot.
is that authentic 1985 Pop Secret popcorn?
nice. Vintage.
You be the
Vintage.
judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, please
gotta-
don't eat.
You gotta taste it first to find
If
out.
you can't digest it,
Yeah.
you've got your answer.
Yeah.
Is that this ET right here?
So yeah, that is the ET. Your whole-
ET.
that is
Wow,
it.
that is the
So
ET.
we got ET. We got some Pop Secret popcorn. We got some candy. The cards in there just for flair. Threw in a pin, a fruit roll up, and a exclusive membership card. We
Pin.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have a Late Fee Games membership card, laminated and everything, just like how you remember. So
That's right.
those are
Just like
very
your business card.
yeah. It's the same
Pretty
thing,
cool.
but now that we only have like 30 of them, they're exclusive.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, we have an
Got in
ET.
early on that one, I see.
Oh hey, it's Hawk8Y8. I know him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he played the dad
Oh, I
in
know
our
that guy.
Kickstarter video. Y'all should watch it.
Oh, we should put the video in here.
Exclamation
Next
point
time.
Kickstarter.
Next time.
Oh,
Is
we
that-
got Dick Tracy here, another pin.
Just runts?
Yeah.
Hey, Ace
Those
of
are
I
runners.
never had runts.
Hey, Darth Revan.
You haven't lived.
Oh!
Apparently not.
Someone
they're
brought
great.
her snackies.
I'm dead.
Ooh, look at that popcorn emoji.
You see dead people.
I do.
Oh, Banana Runts definitely is the best.
For sure.
Banana
You
runs, yeah.
are-
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
No.
No
You know,
question
like
at all.
Oops All Berries, where it's like Captain Crunch All
I had
Berries.
some oops
Yeah,
berries.
I would do Oops All Banana
yeah,
Runs.
that'd be perfect. That's all you
I
need.
would take everything else.
Yeah. The other stuff is just cavity trash.
Just filler.
All right, what's the last one?
That's my nickname. Cavity Trash.
That's my nickname.
All right, we got Batman.
Oh, and Batman, yeah. And Fruit by the
Nerds.
Foot, yeah.
Ah,
This one comes with
Batman
a
is
pizza
for
pin.
nerds.
That's
I get it.
Ooh, I want this one. I'm
Yeah.
all about that pizza.
That's a pizza pin, a Batman, Nerds, Pop Secret, Fruit by the Foot. This is probably, yeah, this is like the best one,
That's
probably.
that's the big one.
That's the primo one.
Cool.
And they're all displayed
shelf.
on my house blanket.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
Very
It
nice.
is fancy.
I'm gonna start by moving.
Oh, okay, we're gonna start. Here we go.
Okay, game on.
I can start.
Woo.
Now.
So we have the advantage of doing this, but everybody,
No, yeah, it's fine.
if it needs explanation, we'll throw it up
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna do a move, go back or forward to the future, on a home or store. Just
Whoa.
move +4.
Oh, I have a few things I
Man,
gotta
it
say
rhymes.
before we get started.
Oh, never mind. I'm not doing this. Sorry, Tom, you didn't see it.
So I did most of the rules, but now that we're actually getting into it, few small things to keep in mind. Other things will come up. Home, which is
Oh, this is key.
pink, and then store, which is pink. You cannot play an action or have an action affect you on those squares. They're like safe zones in tag. So you cannot hurt people and you cannot be hurt by people in those spaces. And if you're in the comments watching, I want you to call us out because somebody will forget that rule.
Yes.
For sure. And it might be me because it's happened even still. But those are safe zones. And then just keep an eye on the actions. Read them completely because some of them are requiring you to put on shields or to make people drop movies, stuff like that.
I got you.
So just
Okay.
just read those. But that's like the big one.
You know what? Jordan's not here. I gotta cheat. We gotta have at least
But
one
it's being
cheater.
taped. You'll know. We can watch the replay.
All right. I'm
Yep.
gonna move +or -4,
Cool.
which I'm assuming is actually beneficial in the real game because you could go backwards. But for now, I'm
Yep.
just playing it to move forwards.
Yep.
So I'll move forwards 4.
And you are red. So
I am red.
there you go.
There we go.
Name your favorite action movie. I don't have one.
You gotta have a favorite.
I don't know. What's considered action?
Anything that's got some
Anything
blows up.
Yeah, stuff blows up. Someone
Guns.
jumps out a window.
I don't know. Fast and Furious 1 through 7.
Okay.
Maybe
Have
2.
to
2.
choose
Two's
one.
good. 2's pretty good. 2's pretty
Broad.
good. I like 2.
good.
I like 2.
Favorite action movie, huh?
I like 2. All right. I guess I'll just start the discard pile there.
Don't thank me
Okay.
yet, Jordan.
All right. So do I draw right now?
Then
Yeah,
you draw a
yeah.
card. Yeah, I'm gonna put these here and here so we can have some easy
Nice.
access. Yours.
I only came in so I can use commands.
And then we go
Okay.
this way.
All right. I am going to move 3. Which what color am I in? Green. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All right. How does the middle area work?
So this middle area is like like a dirt road, and
Sort of a shortcut.
yeah, so it's completely optional. There's arrows that tell you which way you can go. You can go down this way and loop back home really quick, or you can go around and then loop back to the store real quick.
So there's not. I don't need a special card to go on the
No.
road. I can just
Right.
choose.
It's completely optional, and some of the scenarios where you would need that is to get like as we play, VHSs are going to get dropped on the board. There's going to be late fee chips you want to avoid. So it's kind of to dodge stuff or to get back to the store or home quicker, depending on your scenario on your player card. It'll be obvious if you need that or not.
So you can go either way up or down the dirt road, but you can only go clockwise on the blue road?
Yeah, so once you get
Okay.
through it, but
Unless
if
you get a negative.
Man.
A negative movement,
Oh,
you can go backwards.
well done.
and if you land
Yeah.
here and you get it, you can go back. So you can like come out, dip out, and then go back
I'm
in.
just gonna say I really appreciate the fact I'm not playing with Jordan because he would have totally made me switch places.
But he couldn't use an action from home.
Oh!
Yet.
So not
figured it
yet.
out.
Not yet.
Now I know this game.
you're up.
My turn. Okay.
Right now, it's like you're off at the races. It's like this is just everybody's moving, stretching out, and then once
And
people.
that's obviously trading places.
Yeah, that's right. Places traded.
Oh!
Yeah, I
Dodge
remember that
those,
one. Yeah.
Dodge those lawsuits.
Okay. I'm gonna do that as well.
5.
Ooh, but
Yes.
it's a 5.
Big move.
One,
That's a good one early on.
3, 4, 5. Suck it, losers.
Get out in front, become a
And
target.
now do I
That's
pull
cool.
one?
Yep. And then your turn is up.
Everyone loves charge A. Okay.
3. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, I guess 5.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh, you were in the store.
So now that you're in the store, you can rent as many movies as your player card can hold. So we'll show viewers at home how this works. So you need an action, family, or comedy. Early, obviously, you want to get your genres, but
Right.
as the game progresses, you might want to block people from stuff.
I guess I'll get an action and a comedy.
Alrighty, so you got an action, you just put it right there, and a comedy, put it right there. You're on
Blam.
board. Blam.
All right.
Blam.
I'm gonna go for Mr. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving right along.
Admit a popular movie you've never seen before.
Ooh.
Ah!
That's
Wait, does that say that somewhere?
Prompt.
Oh.
it's embarrassing, but it's Godfather. Still haven't seen it.
One.
One. Well, or 2, or 3,
Oh.
or 4. Is there a 4th?
That was good. There is no fourth.
Oh, yet. There could be.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, never seen Die Hard.
Shocked and disgusted. Me too.
What?
I'm glad I'm sitting over here on this side. Which one did you say? Shocked.
About Die Hard or about
No, I saw
Godfather?
some-
Oh, I thought you named your movie,
Oh.
but you just said
Oh, no.
Godfather.
Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. This is a callback because
Are we all
Jordan
naming movies?
also
Yeah, yeah.
has never
That's
seen
great.
The Godfather.
I have not seen Schindler's List. I feel like that's a thing. People watch
there's
that
a
movie.
Yeah.
People watch that
Yeah.
movie a lot.
It's a must see.
Do they watch it a lot though? Do they watch it over and over
A
again?
lot of people
Doesn't
watch
seem-
it. I think a lot
yeah.
of people watch it.
Yeah, I think that's
That might
probably
be a
what
one and
sort of
done.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like give it some room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I have to think about this. It'll come to me later. Do you have one?
Oh, you're just gonna
What?
I'm just
toss
talking.
it off
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I'm
that.
just
I've
gonna
seen
pass.
all the movies
Sure.
that everyone loves.
Well, I used to work at Blockbuster, so I got unlimited
Free
rentals.
movies.
Oh.
So everything until the early
Right.
2000s, I got it covered.
Jordan hasn't seen A Clockwork Orange. All right, all
Wow.
right.
Dang.
Clockwork Orange.
I've also not seen it.
Read it first. It's a good book.
Yeah.
Schindler's List 2. Oh.
The Sting again.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh no.
All right. You're on the spot.
I got nothing. I got to think about it.
You've watched a lot of bad movies, then.
It's true. Yeah.
What was the prompt?
Movie that you're embarrassed that you haven't seen yet, or just something.
Embarrassed I
Like,
haven't
it doesn't have to be
seen
embarrassed.
yet?
Like you don't have to be like
Oh.
shameful of it.
No,
or
I have a
anything.
lot of shame. That's like every movie. Yeah. it
Name-
was
what
on
are
my
some big
list,
movies,
I
like
was supposed to
Honey, I
see
Shrunk the
that.
Kids.
Oh, come on. We're talking like Titanic,
seen that.
Alien, Blade
Titanic is
Runner,
big, yeah.
Casablanca, Psycho, Citizen Kane. I've seen them all. I was in film school too, so I watched all this stuff I wouldn't
Oh,
normally
Mr.
approach.
Know-It-All. Jeez.
I didn't.
That's why we're
see,
making a game
Yeah.
based off movies.
I didn't see Blade Runner until like very recently.
Okay.
It was
classic.
like, oh, finally.
Yeah.
Or the other one. Sorry, I say the other one. I'm just
The other Blade Runner?
generalizing-
The other Blade Runner.
generalizing to 80s movie. No, The Crow.
Oh,
I
that's a
saw
great
for the
one.
first time like
That's not an
6
80s
months
movie.
ago.
Crow's a 90s movie.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a 90s.
That's
okay.
a 90s movie.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those ones that like
It's classic.
Speaking of which, we're
former
gonna
goth kids are.
we are gonna
super
start
about.
a trivia group.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. North by Northwest.
Oh, you nerd.
That's one I walked.
It's fair.
Is that even the right title? Did I get
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Did I get my
Alfred
directions
Hitchcock.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Strangers on a Train, though. Best Hitchcock movie I've ever seen.
I was like
Alright.
Trouble with Harry.
Jordan, we're after the first turn.
All right, whose turn is it?
Not me.
Is
I
it my
just
turn?
went.
Your turn,
Yeah.
yeah.
You just went?
I
Yeah.
did.
Okay. I'm going to. Oh man, I want to use another card. That's fine. I'm gonna move 2, I guess.
2.
1, 2.
As long as you sound happy about it.
I wanted more. The 5 really gave me a flavor for
Wow.
what power is like. Oh,
Oh, what power is
Oh
like?
my god. So I'm gonna do
great
this
power
so we
comes
can see
power.
something happen in
Responsibility.
action.
much.
Oh wow, he's messing with me.
What?
We're getting the game going.
What?
Okay, so I'm gonna play a card that says steal one VHS of your choice. Oh wait, I can't do that.
Oh!
what are you
You
doing?
are
Right
in the
away.
store.
Right
You are
away.
in the store.
First chance, you broke the rule.
So I found this game on the street before we got here, and I'm just making it up as I go along. I'm gonna move 3, y'all. It happens every time. There's some science behind it.
Right,
It'll
well-
be my first book. The
I,
science behind why.
I didn't have a target for this until now. Be kind, rewind. I'm gonna move 3, and you're going back 3.
But you can't do the action at the.
What? What? This game sucks. Let me speak to your manager.
Beep that out. You can use it to move forward. Yes.
Okay, I'll move. Oh wait. Okay, wait.
But not. This is the action.
So the not action is not an action either, right?
So the action is to move a single opponent 3 back.
Okay.
But it's a
But the if not possible
right.
also does not apply.
Well, no,
I'm-
it
I'm
is not
here-
possible
It is not
because
possible
you're in the
'cause
safe zone.
You're right.
So
Stanford.
here I'll show everybody here so you guys can see context. So the directive says move a single opponent 3, excludes opponents on home, store, or wearing a capsule. If not possible, such as being in the video
Got it.
store, just move +3.
So this is the interesting thing because the way I interpreted that rule was if I am here
Yeah.
and you guys are all in a store,
Yeah.
I move 6. Which is not how you intended that to work.
Nobody in the year we've been playtesting
Wow.
this has ever thought that.
Well, Jordan would interpret it that way. Okay, moving 3. Let's go.
Confirmed.
Okay.
Um,
Oh,
Kate Bots, I'm sorry I didn't get
I'm gonna-
a chance to get ice cream with you at
get
TwitchCon.
into my capsule.
Tell me what
Oh.
flavor you got.
See that? That's I don't know if that's legible from here.
Will these show up on here? I don't know.
No,
So
good
we have
question.
these old toy
Yeah,
capsules
shows up really well
Booyah.
actually.
There we
from
go.
quarter machines. Oh wow, I just don't want to
Look at
leave.
that.
Look at that.
I know.
Look at those
Let's just-
cuticles. And then
Oh,
you're like,
I got the same deal
not a
going
word
on.
you
A
hear
lot of
very
hand
often.
sewing
No.
in Sam's car on the way home.
it's not, a,
And there
it's
we
not
go.
a word you hear often.
No, it isn't.
What were you saying? Sorry, I was just cuticle distracted.
No, I was also talking about my cuticles.
Oh, okay. What did we learn about them?
Oh, mine are rough right now because I was stabbing myself with needles trying to sew my cosplay together on the way to TwitchCon.
Okay, that sentence could have ended several ways.
Yeah.
What was the costume?
It was Ray from.
Star Worlds 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I love
I've heard
that
of
one.
that. Yeah. It's a good one.
Whose turn is it?
I'm done.
Oh, you're up.
got
Is
into
it me?
capsule. Yep.
Why do you keep going all
He's in the
sneaky
capsule.
like?
I'm just.
He
fast.
put a capsule on his
Bam.
thing. How sneaky was it?
Bam.
I don't like either of these.
Where did it go?
What does this mean? Pay your late
That's
fee.
just a title.
Drop the late
So the
fee
way
on
the
your
late fee
space.
chips work is you drop a late fee chip on your space that you're standing on,
Okay.
and then you move because it's a move and. So let me
Okay,
show.
so
it
then
to
the next person who comes past will have to pick it up.
Right. So I'll teach you how that works. So basically,
I'm doing
what
it.
happens? The penalty for a late fee is if it's on the board, which there is one now. The first person to touch it, whether they have if you have a 5 and you're here, you can't go 5s. You get stuck on the late fee, so it's like glue. And then you lose your next turn as well. So if say blue landed on it, they would stand on it and it's attached to them, so it won't affect the next person. And then their next turn, you would just swipe it off the board. So we're one of our marketing angles is we're making people hate late fees.
Oh wait.
Again,
I love it.
right?
Number 1 Buck, welcome to the table.
Yo yo.
That is my blood relative.
Oh, cool.
That
For
is-
real?
We're sorry.
Mike,
snap.
welcome. That is a blood relative.
All right.
Wow.
Kate Bots, that ice cream sounds amazing. I've had the dandelion chocolate hazelnut cookies and cream, and it's awesome. But-
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I feel the longer
yeah.
the
A lot of
sentence,
words.
the
And it's
better it
vegan.
is. And it's vegan.
And
Wow.
it's vegan.
That's good.
Next time.
Cool. Your turn.
All
Did
right.
your Blockbuster sell ice cream?
Yes. And there was a power outage once, and we were fighting over who got to eat all of it. There were Choco Tacos and ice cream sandwiches, and I was the key holding manager at the time. Not to brag.
And you were like, I get to eat this ice cream.
But you remember the locks you would put in the DVD boxes so people wouldn't steal them, even though they still did? We were shooting those into the garbage bins, and whoever made the most shots got to eat the next best piece of ice cream. And I ate so much ice cream that day. I remember calling my manager the ice cream is almost gonna melt. We're gonna have to throw it out. Can we just eat it? He's like, just do whatever you want. I'm like, yes. We ate so much.
That's
so yeah,
incredible.
it was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on the way back, Jordan.
Yeah, there's a Sultan straw.
It's like 12 miles out.
I'm going 3. 1, 2, 3. So you'll notice I passed through the video store. I didn't land directly on it. I can still rent. So renting.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
Yeah, he made up the rules.
as we
Yeah,
go.
you're just adding things as
Only
you
people
go.
named Jason can do that.
So just
Okay.
for clarity, renting, all you have to do is pass through it or land on it. The advantage of landing on it is you're safe for a minute. And same with home, since you have 2 movies, just passing through it will watch them.
Got it.
Yeah.
But you should, as you watch a movie, it's not required, but it's more fun if you call out what movie you watch.
That's right.
And then we can make fun of you for your terrible choices.
Godfather 1 and Godfather 1. Okay, I got a romance and a drama. And then something to note is, so Josh over here is in a shield. He can get away with that for a very long time if we don't take it off.
Don't
There is
blow
a
up my
card
spot, man.
action that says to take shields off people. So make sure you do that if you got that one.
Like that one?
There can be only one. All opponents drop 1 VHS of their choice, so player choice. And if you're wearing a shield, you don't have to drop a movie, but you gotta lose your shield.
No. Bye, Shield.
You doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, shield gone. Phew.
Well, that was fun while it lasted.
And you have to drop one of your movies.
And I will drop my drama, because that was dramatic.
Drama.
I'm a drama.
Oh, so it goes onto the board in that spot.
Correct. So it can be,
Fascinating.
the only way to get that is to land directly on it. So passing through it, you cannot pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought we'd do the play to learn style.
Aren't
There
they
you go.
adorable? You said the.
Yeah, it's
the
Josh and
VHS
Jason.
Josh and Jason.
You meant the
We're talking about
VHS
the
tape.
tiny
Yeah, oh.
VHS, yeah.
All right.
You said those are going to be 3D printed.
Yeah, so we just hit a stretch goal on Kickstarter. Thanks for the segue there. And so we got funded, so the game is happening. Our goal was 10K, and we hit that a few weeks ago, and then flatlined in the middle of the campaign, which is super normal.
As usually happens.
As always.
Yep.
But we did hit our first stretch goal at 12K, which was to do 3D sculpted VHS tokens. So these were going to be chipboard. Now they're going to be fully 3D little VHSs. They're going to be really rad.
Kate Bots, this movie case, the entire game fits in it.
That's right. We made sure to. We've seen games and movies that try and do the retro VHS case thing, but they're always like jumbo or a little bit off-sized, and it bothers both of us quite a
Yeah,
bit. So we're like,
as a
It won't
nerd,
fit
it has to
onto
be
your,
correct.
On your
yeah, it
shelf.
won't fit on the shelf with all the rest of your VHSs.
so we just did the measurements of the Blockbuster style case and just finding warehouses that can redistribute them.
Waiting for the DVD expansion.
That's right. Because we don't want to make new ones. We want to repurpose old ones because there's just warehouses full of them. So
That's so nice.
Oh, that's a good point.
Reduce, reuse.
that's right.
right.
I actually was thinking, like, did you guys find someone to like make new ones? But like, this makes
Yeah,
a lot more sense.
I would feel horrible
Oh, yeah,
making that much
Stockpiles
plastic.
on-
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's a lot of plastic. So we're going to repurpose them. So, after the first run, if we ever did a second reprint, the boxes might change slightly, but I think that's cool. So they'll make them unique. But everything fits in the VHS box. Snug. Snug is a bug in a rug.
All right.
What's the
Cool.
next
Your turn.
stretch
Yes, sir.
goal?
Next stretch goal
Go,
is
go ahead,
15,
3 here.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
15K will make these just really boring
even
late
need
fee
here.
chips,
Drum more.
3D chips, and we'll probably put some custom art on them and 3D mold them. So we're going to make the 3D
Alright.
chips for late fees a lot cooler.
On the board.
More like chips and tokens.
Nice.
Cool.
So you're not taking that drama?
What's that?
Even though you landed on the drama, you're
He
not
got
taking
what he
it?
You
wanted.
got his own.
Oh no, I went through the store and I grabbed a horror and a comedy, so I'm full.
All right.
Okay. All right.
up.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to redraw last time. Oops.
Chelsea hacks.
You know what? I'm gonna do this one. And move 2.
Move 2.
And then I want romance and a horror.
All right.
Now, do I pull anything up here or
Not
only?
yet.
Okay.
You've just collected your movies. You fought with your family about what to get, and you got it. I'm going to do this card. Now I'm going to do it. I apologize.
Oh.
So it's steal 1 VHS of your choice from one opponent. I would like to steal your action movie.
Cool.
So I'm just going to take that and put it there since I dropped what I had. There we go. This is the part of the game where you make enemies, and now you're quietly I'm gonna go after
Scheming.
me.
I'm gonna go Fly a Fantasy. Definitely not from the Never-Ending Story. 1, 2, 3.
Just go using the movement. That's it. Repopularized by Stranger
Yeah.
Things. Thanks, Stranger Things.
For so much.
You guys are gonna get a Stranger Things expansion, right?
Maybe. It's a licensing problem.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they're not knocking on your door asking to
true.
license
Yeah,
Rental
after
Rumble?
today, they probably will be. All right, I'm gonna go ahead 3.
The
Best
only
2, 3.
problem I have with I love the show, better than most shows I've seen. But when they were dressed up in season 2 as Ghostbusters, those costumes were too perfect. No kid I grew up with
Yeah.
had that slick a Ghostbuster. It was like a hose and
A
like
hose in a cardboard
a
box.
vacuum on your
Yeah.
back or something. They should have gone all like ratty. Like it was
I
just
agree.
like perfect. I was like, what?
I agree. You know what pissed cosplayers off is in season 1 when Eleven pulls a blonde wig out of like the toy chest.
Right.
First time she puts it on, it looks like a crappy wig. Anytime after that, when she's wearing the wig, it's like
Just like-
sick lace front, darker roots, like perfectly
Just shimmering.
applied. I actually like got a party store wig and it looked so terrible that I like added in roots to it. And,
Wow.
just okay, fine. Well, you know what? If you don't want
Moral of the story is we love Stranger Things.
to, please talk to us about marketing. Deals.
Yes.
The worst part of this is 4 will drop season 4, and we're all just going to be like ravenously watching it. So it's like
Oh yeah, I'll watch it in a day.
Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah,
Like we're expecting that.
they did a trailer for 4, like a teaser, but I don't know when
Did
it's
they?
coming out. Well, 3.
It's gotta be Thanksgiving because everything's been around a holiday and like.
Oh, for the show theme. I see what you
Yeah,
mean. Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Anyway.
Bring the
Oh,
family together.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, I'm going +2. On 2.
You got your movies? Okay, I'm going to try and speed things up here. I'm going to switch spaces, places traded card with red. Sorry to do that.
Wow.
again.
Ice
Eat it.
cold.
You can pick up that drama if you want it, though, but I don't think you want that.
I will take the action back.
Oh,
What?
took the movie back. I was trying to watch it. I was trying to get to home quick and a bit.
Okay. I'm just gonna move along here. I'm gonna throw down a 3. 1, 2, 3.
You should see this card. It's sick.
Oh, gross.
Carry on.
Popularized by Riverdale. Is it my turn again?
Yep.
Oh my.
Just fast.
You're just
I
not
know.
paying attention.
I want to play Be Kind Rewind because that looks like fun.
All right. So you get to move.
I moved 2 and I moved someone back 2, right?
Correct, yeah.
1,
2 for
2.
you.
Who's orange?
Me.
You. You've only got one. Who's green?
This guy.
Sneaky over here.
Yeah.
No. Oh man.
I like how you had to do it,
Yeah.
even though he's like,
Definitely.
I'm doing this.
Feels
Alright.
good.
It does.
Let's see. What do I want to do here? Oof, do I go home or do I? I'm gonna. I feel like there's some danger going. I'm gonna move 2. 1, 2. So now
Get that
that
puppy
I
watched.
moved, I have a romance on my card, which means I can move it to watched. So I am on the board.
What did you watch?
I watched a romance, and I watched Jerry Maguire, the most quotable movie ever. I don't care what anybody says. There's unlimited quotes
Yeah.
in that movie.
You had me at something.
Like,
Show me the
welcome.
popcorn.
Yeah.
Is
Show me,
that
yep.
the movie about the
Help me hurt you.
the little
Sounds-
boy who's
sounds
a
legit.
dancer?
What's that?
Is that the movie about the little boy who's a dancer?
That's Billy Elliot.
Oh, you know what?
Basically the same. Basically the same thing.
Close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be great at this game.
All right.
It was a
it's
kid that
it's my
talked
turn
about
then.
bees and dogs smelling fear.
Oh, are you doing the
Wait, what?
the and?
Just
effect?
ignore me.
Are you doing the and effect?
Oh yeah. I didn't put that. I just did the the movement and choose. Sorry. Thanks. Good eye.
Can you do the and effect? You're at home.
Well, I moved into home, so it's where you start.
Oh,
So I
okay.
can still do it, and it's nothing.
Making up the rules again.
Yeah.
When are you the game creator?
I just like eating paper. It's not that powerful. Choose an opponent to discard 2 cards. I'm gonna have you do it for no reason.
Yeah!
So you have to discard those and pick 2 new ones. It could work in your advantage.
Never know.
You never know. It could be.
Oh yeah, that's that plus or minus 1? Come on.
Excuse you.
Yeah, so that
Alright.
card is for people that like you think are hoarding a card or thinking that they're about to drop some stuff down. You wanna
I'm gonna carry on
carry it on?
for 5.
Just 5? Getting that heavy move.
Wow.
It's big time.
Look at you.
All right, I'm going to Be Kind Rewind, move 4, and move an opponent backwards 4.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3,
Moving 4 into home.
into home to watch some stuff, and
moving
I'm gonna
back.
go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
and I'm gonna watch a.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry.
Whew.
Sorry, not sorry.
Getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Sam's eternal journey home.
I'm gonna watch a horror
Homeward
called
Bound.
The
Yeah.
Shining, and I'm gonna watch a comedy called Dumb and Dumber.
All right.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
It's a good one. Maybe you could have watched The Godfather instead of Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, that is a funny movie, isn't it?
Yeah, there's like a horse head that shows up. It's
Hilarious.
pretty funny. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be kind rewind.
Wow.
5. So it has to
Dang.
affect,
Oh, Sam, I'm
Sam.
sorry.
because we're in that safe zone, so it can affect us. Look at us. We're all watching movies at home, and so you got to go back 5.
I'm gonna watch a
1,
romance.
2, 3, 4,
Wow.
into the late fee.
Wow. How does the late fee work?
Brutal.
So
You're
you're
stuck
stuck in
there for a
there. So
turn.
your next turn. The advantage is it didn't affect you during a turn, but when it gets back to you, it skips you. You got to pay your late fee.
Wow.
Late fees suck again.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a good move.
Oh, Fluff, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Can we get
watched-
some like bully emotes in chat, please?
I'm not a bully.
Yeah, you are.
I might be a bully.
That was like
yeah.
a vicious move. Okay, it's my
I
turn
watched
here.
a romance and I watched a horror though.
Oh yeah, what do you got? What'd you watch? Now you can watch. That could be a romantic horror movie, which I'm not sure if that exists. Maybe.
Oh yeah, that's got to
My
exist.
Bloody Valentine.
What's that
sort
zombie
of.
one
Mhm.
with Nicholas Holt? What was that? guy?
Oh.
Where he, like, reversed.
Yeah. It looked
the
dumb. I don't remember.
Something dead. Something.
Something.
He was dead, and then he was like becoming human from
Yeah,
a zombie.
yeah,
That's like a
yeah.
romance, right?
Uh,
Anybody in the chats can help me
Warm
here?
Georgia,
Bodies.
Warm
There
Bodies.
you go.
All right.
Jared,
yeah.
Warm Bodies, really? He Googled it.
Yeah.
I watched both of those.
Watching it right now.
Yeah.
All right.
One of them.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Shape of Water?
Yeah, there you go.
That's
pretty
there
good.
is no
Horror, though?
fish dick in that. I watched
Yeah.
that on an airplane.
Okay. That's one place to watch it.
It was
Hurry up.
kind of
Whose turn is it?
convenient. It's your turn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was
Definitely not
convenient
my turn because I don't get one.
Dang.
Moving forward, getting out of house.
'Cause
1,
it's hard
2,
to
3,
hear on
4.
planes, but most of it was captioned, so you know.
Oh, you could do headphones.
Could someone rewind me like 2 more spaces, please?
So it's your turn. So the late fee gets paid. Josh, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move 3, so it's all in the hips. And go back out to the world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man, killer cards.
Your turn.
I'm thinking about it.
Rewind me 3 more. Yeah, I see you have that card. Play it.
I only have one.
Play it.
I only have one.
Play it.
I have to admit, I still do that.
Don't be a jerk.
What?
Okay, I got a system.
Rent
You rent
DVDs. from me.
DVDs from Netflix?
Well, Blu-rays.
What? Okay.
So you watch movies in the
Weirdo.
theater. If you miss them in the theater, they don't go straight to streaming always. So I need that like little comfy zone in the middle. So like if I just missed it, the second it pops on disc, I can get it. And it's only like $6 a month. You get 2 at a time a month. Covers all my bases. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm also constantly watching movies, so I don't want any interruption. You just went.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 5. 1, 2, 3,
That's me.
4.
Oh,
1,
wait,
2,
I've
3,
been
4.
moving the wrong
Have you been moving me?
Maybe.
You're blue.
Yeah, I realize that now.
Okay.
What a cheater.
Have I not moved from home?
So you
this
would go
whole
5
time?
from there.
I think it was only 4.
It was 4. Right?
That's
Oh, yeah, that's right. 4. You're right. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Have you been doing that for a while? Maybe.
I feel like I might have done it like once before. But
I feel
then
like,
caught
you know, like
myself.
sometimes you go home and you think someone like might have robbed your house and ruffled through drawers and stuff. That's what I felt
Similar
like.
feeling. Yes.
Similar feeling. 5.
All right, take your move.
1,
Nope,
2,
that's
3,
me.
4, 5. That's me. That's fine. I'm safe at home. So I'm returning, since I had this on me, I'm returning my romance, which moves that up to returned. And I'm going to
Got a point on the board.
rent an action movie and a drama movie. And I'm done.
Pretty cool.
Gonna move 6.
Dang.
Which
Power
means
move.
still behind everyone.
6. Wow, that's a power card.
That's
Do you
huge.
want to pick up that drama movie?
So wait,
Can't, didn't land on it.
No.
but you did go. Oh wait, you didn't watch these yet, did you?
Nope.
Okay, never mind then. Sorry, everybody.
Thanks for the reminder.
Never went home.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna move a solitary 1. I'm in no rush.
Home is where the family is. They talk a lot about family in Fast and Furious 1 through 7.
It's true.
You're gonna like home.
Oh.
If we let you go there. Josh?
I just
He
went
went.
Okay.
Chelsea.
sneaky as always.
That's an or. Okay, I'm gonna take the 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I return my movies by passing through the store
Correct.
and like the little drop box outside?
Correct.
Just toss them in. All
The
right.
$49 tier on Kickstarter
Oh.
comes with a 3D sculpted return box.
What?
You can put it on your desk for a cool little keepsake, or you can put it by the video store during gameplay and return your movies through the slot
You can return movies all day long if you want to.
That's
Just
awesome.
over and
Yeah.
over.
forever. And I didn't mention, but the $37 tier, which is the mid one, the entry level is just $29 for the game and core game, is an expansion pass called Party Like It's 1999. And there were so many movies in 1999 that came out, like Matrix and American Beauty and Sixth Sense, and we couldn't decide. So if you're backing us on Kickstarter, we're going to do a poll soon to let you vote for which movies make the cut. I think the only 2 that are cemented is Matrix and Phantom Menace, and we're going to let you vote for the rest.
Okay.
Yeah, 99. The Mummy, Brendan Fraser. Come on,
It
man.
was a good year.
Yeah, it's a
Very
good year.
Mommy scared the heck out of me.
Yeah,
I was too young when I watched that movie.
Whose turn is
I
it?
think it's my turn.
It's your turn.
My turn. 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Pile driver.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, I'm
Oh,
going
I never
to
took a second.
fly a fantasy and teleport to any VHS lying on the board.
What? Bazow indeed.
But I'm not going to take it because I'm full. I just want to go hang out.
All right.
I mean, I'm a pretty cool person to hang out with, I gotta say. Ooh, I got a card of a different color.
You guys are hanging out by a dumpster.
You know what?
That's where I usually hang out.
There's a drawing of a dumpster. We should
Alright,
put that
one of
Blockbuster
my-
like gerbil. Remember that commercial? He was like dancing.
Wait.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was like all CG and he was just doing
Hold
weird. Yeah.
everything.
that.
When I was back at the store, was I able to rent new things?
Huh? I just totally zoned out. I read something about a
Can
wedding.
you return and rent at the same time? When you cross past
Yes,
those?
correct. So you
Oh.
return, you drop them back in the store, and then you pick up your new movies.
I forgot to pick something.
Okay.
Right.
Will the table let her pick up some movies?
Well, I think no one else was affected by the
True.
store, so
True.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
Take your
It'd be a
movies.
little harsh
I'm
not
gonna
to.
take this one. And
I-
Yeah, it would be
vote
like
no.
moving you back to the beginning of the game multiple times and skipping your turn.
Yeah, that would
We-
be.
we don't wanna be
that'd
harsh like
mean.
that.
No one would do that. Uh huh. Yeah,
Certainly
no.
Okay.
Um,
Alright.
Definitely wouldn't want to bully
I'm
other
gonna-
players.
I'm gonna
Oh.
play this card.
Holy
This is a
bananas.
big
I'm
one.
gonna do the or. It says automatically mark one of your unwatched.
So if you're holding it, so yeah, it says automatically mark one of your currently unwatched VHS movies to watched. So
that's
you don't
huge.
technically have to go home if you have that movie. So yeah, that's a
Nice.
good card.
So I'm gonna make my family movie not watched.
Cheats.
And it's your turn.
Found a VCR out in the wild.
Yeah, it was in that dumpster.
Yeah,
Going to
there you go.
That's why we hang out there.
Switch spaces
That's right, that's right.
with red.
Spot.
Wow.
What? You really can never go
Endless.
home.
Endless.
I hate this game. It sucks. No
Have
one
you
back
gone
this on
home yet?
Kickstarter, please.
I don't think you've.
I'm capsuling myself.
I want to
You guys
go
suck.
home
Right.
Yeah.
in the game.
Yeah. I am gonna move backwards 3.
It's gonna be the DeLorean in the finished
There
version.
we go.
Not there yet.
Not quite.
Jordan, have you seen chat? They're talking smack about those bananas. What?
More pop.
Bananas are the best.
Just saying.
Popcorn.
Is it my turn?
Yes. And popcorn.
Whoa, someone doesn't like the banana runs.
And they were
dope.
born in the 80s.
Wow.
Fighting words.
Yeah.
Those are fighting words.
That's fine. I'll take all the bananas you
I didn't
want.
like them either. I loved them.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to play this and trade places with orange.
Trading places with orange. You're green?
Wait, sorry.
No, you're blue.
No, I want to trade places with green.
Oh, I see what you did there. Because you had the watched one. I see what you're doing. That's a quick. That's a quick one.
Hey,
Thank you.
maybe you guys should stop
That's,
trying to.
that's messing
beat
up my
me.
strategy.
All right, I'm going to move 3 and drop a late fee. So I'm going to. This is one of those and cards. So art not finished, but I'm dropping a late fee where I stand. Moving 3, 1, 2, 3, and I have an action that I'm going to watch and a drama I'm going to watch.
Very cool. What'd you watch?
I watched Godfather 1,
Never heard of it.
and action I watched The Matrix 99.
That's fair. Matrix
we
99.
watched Space Jam behind the dumpster.
Yeah.
That was my family movie.
How?
You know, technology.
Oh.
Hold it
okay.
up to the light.
She ate some bad popcorn.
I had all these weird dreams
Alright.
about
Yeah.
rabbits and basketball.
I can't really do anything, so
Oh, got the
Moving
shield
forward.
on. Smart.
dropping a late fee.
Smart.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, all right.
You're winning in like 2 turns.
You don't have to remind him of that.
Wait, win?
What?
No.
What?
Wait, what does
Did
she
you
need to
return
win?
those?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. That's why we were asking you about how the game worked.
Dang.
Snuck by. How'd that happen so fast?
Man. Who's sneaky now?
Okay.
Shoot.
Hey, that's fine. I couldn't do anything anyway.
All right, I'm gonna move 4. Oh man, I'm in the wrong spot now. Wait, is this guy here?
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh, I have a card now that
This
could
game
mess you up,
sucks.
but I don't.
Wait, are we
think-
playing
Oh,
for
no.
places?
Places.
We just play for one winner usually, but some people
Okay.
like to keep going.
Well, I guess that's game then.
Well, let's finish it. Look at the winner wants to.
I might only
do the
have
they
a
wanna
one
feel
move.
it.
Wow, I hate you guys.
What,
Is it
what
me?
if you've only got negative?
Jordan, can you
Probably
come and
not
rage
real,
for me,
but-
please?
Hey, it's not a good game unless
If
you
you
want to.
if you if you would
flip the board.
if you'd like to point out that the last player could have disrupted the win but didn't,
Yeah.
instead let
Yeah. What the hell?
let the winner just win.
What the hell? Who does that?
Maybe we talked about it before the stream and we planned it, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
right.
like $20 or something.
It's not you.
More
Is it my turn?
Oh,
You're not winning. Yes, it's your turn.
no, not to win, to
Woo!
help her win.
Plus
Wow.
5.
Okay, so
Jeez.
that's game.
1, 2. I am returning my watched family VHS.
This is it.
I have 1, 2, 3. Watched and return. I'll return this drama too that I found outside.
Look, I already
Come
don't.
here.
I already
Nice.
don't watch movies. This is gonna make me watch less of them. TV for life.
Yeah.
TV for life.
Mission accomplished.
All right. And is that it?
TV shows.
That's
Nope.
the, that's the
TV
game.
for life.
That's,
That's
the
the
game. There
round.
you have it.
That's a round?
That's a round. That's the game.
What's a game?
That's
Oh,
the
that's a
game.
game.
Hi,
That's a
Pop
game.
All right.
Time.
Yeah.
Jordan, progress.
Progress.
Wait,
Scoring game.
Which of those movies has a pup in it?
A what?
What?
A pup.
The
It-
ghost dog.
It triggered
Ghost Dog
Ghost
does
Dog.
not actually have a.
That's
No, but that's what triggered Pup
Yeah,
Time.
but saying dog triggered.
13th Warrior, nice.
Have you guys met Pup Time?
Hi,
I have
Pup
not
Time.
met
Pup
Pup
Time
Time.
is the best bot on Twitch.
Oh, hey,
If
we
you
got Mike in the
mention,
chat.
yeah, if Pup Time is in your stream and you mention dogs or doggos or puppies or pups, it will pop up 5 random dog emotes,
That's pretty
and
cool.
they're adorable. Yeah, there's bigger versions like right there.
So here, we'll do the tour of the board. So this
That's your
is
home.
This is the home. We're gonna just go down the board here. Here we
That's
go.
the street.
It's the street. There's a store. There's some famous cars.
Oh, recognize a
walking
couple of
down the
those.
Those. Here's the store.
There's the dumpster with the
Paying
secret
money. There's the dumpster
we
PCR
kept talking
behind
about.
it.
Dresses. Now I'm walking home.
And this is the dirt road we're talking about. Nothing too complicated. And then back at home. Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Put in VCR. Very cool.
But yeah. You won.
There you
Congratulations.
go. Well played.
Ah, I feel like a winner.
Woo!
I think we had a question earlier. Who did your art?
Good question. You gonna
I
answer?
did.
Hey! Cool.
Yeah, we got an artist. We're both artists, but we had to flip a coin, and you won.
That's
or
right.
lost. I'm not sure
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Now that we're doing
One
it,
or
it
the
might have been a
other,
lot
yeah.
to lose.
Oh,
What's your
geez.
favorite card?
My favorite?
You probably put most into that carry card, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think no, it's all in the hips for sure. That's my favorite.
This is a good
That's, That is
That's
far and
Chubbs?
away my favorite. Yeah, Chubbs.
And Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, it's all in the hips.
And the final card, this isn't final art. We have like a cool splash of color on them, and
True.
we like kind of highlight the some things in each card.
His wooden hand.
You highlight his wooden hand here. It's pretty good. But yeah, that's a fun card.
All right. Jordan, you want to take us to the stuffs? Cool. All right, so we do a little rating system at the end.
But shouldn't we do the? Don't we bookend it with the thing so
Nope.
you can cut it?
We got to do the rating first.
We don't do that anymore.
We do the rating and then we do the thing. All
We
right,
haven't
cool.
streamed in a couple of weeks. There's
All
been
right,
con.
you guys don't get to rate your own game.
20 out of 10.
Perfect.
Sounds about right.
It's a little,
Five
it's a
point
little
scale.
All
conservative.
right. So we start with look and feel. I think since it's a prototype, we usually typically don't do look and feel, but I will just say that some of the stuff you guys have described for like the stretch goals for Kickstarter, with the return and the tapes, like sound really cool.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm going to be really excited when that comes out.
I really hope you make all of your stretch goals because that sounds
All right,
amazing.
everyone stretch for the stretch goals. Stretch goals. All right.
Also, the fact that your meeples come and these little guys, look, look.
Wow,
They're
you just killed your
adorable.
meeple. It's
You
dead.
know what? It's
not
Look
a
at
lot
that,
of-
it's dead.
It's
There's not a
hardy.
lot of
It'll
air
be
in there.
okay.
Yeah, you just suffocated your meeple.
Put some hose on
Wow.
that.
All right.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing
I
about
can't
the
get
look
over
and
it.
feel.
Okay. Next, visual accessibility. I mean, again, not final. The visual accessibility looks fine to me. There's words and colors, so nothing, and images, so nothing is just based on colors.
Well, except for the meeples. There's a red and a green meeple.
It's like color-coded characters and meeples. but yeah.
Yeah, but the meeple things, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm a yes. I'm a yes. Chelsea,
Yes.
you're yes. Or you're a yes or you're a no?
I mean, for Jordan, you're
Wow, no. Jordan doesn't
go-to
get to vote.
colorblind person.
Jordan
Can you
doesn't get-
tell the difference between these two meeples? Which one's red?
Your left hand is red.
This one's red?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah,
Correct.
it's accessible.
Well, that's not how that works either.
Here's your driver's
That's the
license.
only thing just like holding me back on like, is it accessible?
Right.
We use our mule. We love
Can we
you.
bring Jordan 2.0 back, please?
We
All right,
definitely
next.
didn't have any problems with people just
Learning.
using tokens.
Um,
Wow. Board Game House, thank you for the raid.
Hey.
Hey. We're playing this awesome game called Rental Rumble.
Well, I mean, awesome is a
Oh my
relative term.
gosh.
Certain people who cheat at this game think it's awesome.
Wow.
Other people who lose poorly at this game are salty about it.
Maybe. Look, it comes in a VHS case. Isn't that cool?
Our
And we're-
playtesting experience was people that didn't win liked it less.
Tends to be the case.
People that won liked it more.
Yeah.
It was a trend we saw.
Yeah.
Wonder how that works.
Yeah, it's weird.
Weird. But we are joined by the designers right now, and we just finished up one quick round, and we're talking about how it went.
Yeah. As far as learning, I think learning was pretty easy.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
thought-
I actually think it's so simple that it'd be funny if, you know, as a super stretch goal, you guys just like literally you could like go to a YouTube video and it was like, hey guys, this is how you play the game.
Yeah, we have that on our campaign page.
That's right. That's right.
Sweet.
So you can do that. Yeah, the
We
trend.
love player aids.
We see like, don't want to read all this? Just go to our video. We'll do a more polished version of that for the final one, but we'll do a written one because some people really like to get in there. But we'll have something for everybody.
Or if you're playing it in a cabin without Wi-Fi,
Yeah,
you got a paper
got to
backup.
pick for backup.
Should
generator-
Travels well.
should also
Small.
just have
Yeah.
a VHS.
It's like a generator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Stretch goal, another box for the rules, and
Yeah.
it's a
It's a
VHS.
VHS. That's a special edition. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Chelsea, what do you think? Learning?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like a four.
was-
4?
Learning was quite easy. I would go with 4. The only like confusion that we had was around when you couldn't do certain things, but I think you know, once you do it once, you get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did the deep end version. Jump in, just start playing. Learn by
Nice.
playing.
That's right. Trial by fire.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cool. Complexity. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like a 3, probably in my mind. Maybe it's a 4 because of the like allocation of different people's things. I feel like we were slightly hamstrung by how much interactivity that we had in the cards. So I for me, I think the 2 cards, play 1 card a turn, draw 1 random card, is a slightly limiting mechanic because if none of us had anything to disrupt Chelsea, she would just win, right? Like, and that, like, to me, I'm very much like, I don't like pure RNG, and this felt pretty close, even if it didn't have dice. So
Yeah.
I'm a 3.
On how complex it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm like between 2 and 3 because there are a lot of different things you can do, or well, that's more depth. I mean, there are a lot of things to keep track of, but at the same time, you only play 1 card a turn, and you're just trying to get from point A to point B. So I don't think it's that complex.
How does the game change when it's like 2-player? Like, does the number of VHS change? Like, how does that change?
So we have like default rules, which are that's 2's kind of the sweet spot. During our playtest, we did quite a bit, so that won't change dynamically. But we did notice a trend was that a lot of people, it's very custom rule kind of friendly. You know how when you play Monopoly, you kind of make up a bunch of rules. We noticed a lot of people doing that. So we'll probably have like a social element to it where it's like, tell us what your custom rules are for this game, and
Nice.
people can use them or not for replayability. But we're gonna have like a set, like this is how you play, but be kind of open to that because the nature of games like this that are more, you know, simple and casual, people like to kind of make up their own rules to stretch out their longevity of the play experience. So it'll be open to that.
That makes sense. Chelsea
Cool,
can't
cool.
hurt me. That's my house rule.
House rules.
House rule. I start
Wasn't
with.
even me.
I start with the shield.
If
rule.
guilty makes Sam
probably
move
need
back
that.
5, cut in half.
That was
Yeah.
a vicious move.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all were both in the house, okay? What was I supposed to do?
Cool.
Not win? Not an
Strategic
option.
depth. I think I'm a 3 as well. I think, like, again, there's some interaction with other people. Obviously, being able to land on the house or the store are big things. But I feel like the pace at which, like, I feel like this game could be really, really interesting if we played it as like one, you could only get one at a time.
Right.
And maybe there was like a card that let you rent a second one. Like, it's like, oh, you have like a backpack, so you can get two. You know, like something
yeah.
like the two mechanic, the fact that you can just get around really quick. I feel like, again, just limits the amount you can do, limits the choices. Obviously, there are some cards, like, for me, I was holding on to one of the teleport to video store cards because, like, even though it was a 6 and I had another 6 in my hand, like, it was a one-way thing. Like, because there's no direction in a teleport, like,
Right.
it was really hard to be like, oh, this is a really valuable card, because it was like, oh, I need to get at least to here before I get value out of it.
Right. So you'd hoard it and hope nobody makes you switch your deck.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I'm a 3.
I would agree.
Yeah. Low's good for this though. Casual.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's
Quick and easy.
this is
Like
all
golf.
just yeah. I'm not saying like it's good or bad. Just kind of assess our experience of the play.
Yeah.
Where would you guys first like recommend people play this? Like, what type of group?
So I think there's a few
'Cause
scenarios.
that's usually what I think of when I think of.
So if you just want like a light game to
Ratings.
play, like before, like I've played this in scenarios where like I'm about to play like Terraforming a Mars or something, and I want to like just kind of ease into it a little bit. So we do a round of this, move on. We made a really conscious effort. We did have a lot of like complicated rules where you could like add VHSs and add card elements and hold more, drop more. But we kind of wanted to narrow it down to more plays than extending the single game. So the idea is you'd play 2 or 3 times in a row. Once you get it, you kind of notice you play the game a little bit differently and strategize a little bit differently. But I would play it before like a complicated game, or if you just have 20 minutes that you want to kill before you watch a movie, or maybe you're out at a cafe or bar or something and you want to bust it out. It's very travelable, so you can just put it in your, you know, it's in a VHS box. So throw it in your backpack. Play it at a bar, play it at a coffee shop, play it on a coffee table.
How many
Like a
weird?
Blockbuster?
Played it at a Blockbuster.
Oh,
If you can find one.
Bend, Oregon.
Yeah,
It's the last one.
find the one.
What? I'm going there in like 2 weeks.
Go
Can
to
I
the
bring a
Blockbuster.
copy? And
Yeah,
like
bring
take
it, show it,
marketing,
yeah.
promotional pictures?
Take photos.
Yeah.
That'd be kind
Yeah.
of rad.
It's the last one.
Jordan.
Wow. They were selling a game actually.
I saw that. Yeah, that's Potato Something Games. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
that. Yeah. Great team. Talked to them, loved them, but their box is like overstuffed.
Wow.
It's large.
To
It's
me,
not this size.
I'm not saying anything
Is
about
it
the game.
is it the double VHS set?
No,
Oh.
it's just big.
No, it's just large.
So that, as
like
a
the
nerd
Dances
collector,
with
that
Wolves
bothered
set.
me. I almost bought it, but it was like this big. And I'm like, can't do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, to me, excitement. I think I'm a 3. I'm not super thrilled to put it on the table, but I wouldn't like, especially if people were like really curious to play it. Now, the real thing I liked is when you guys started talking about like house rules, because I think there's a version of this where it's like, all right, every time you play a card, you have to like do something with a movie, right? And like maybe along the course of the game, it's like, all right, if you have to repeat a movie or you can't think of one, like then something happens. Like I could see versions where you like add like a small movie-based mini game on top that make this fun, or it's like, oh, like, you know, you can stretch to like the 6, like you can get an extra step if you can like have this obscure piece of movie trivia. Like
Basically, having that as like a house rule works better because there are, you know, this has been balanced for about a year. So like the new things you introduce, we're kind of hoping like, well, if it's broken, they just introduced it and they just don't do that because that might throw the game off, you know. But it could make it better too. So you never know. So hopefully people would share their experience. If it does make the game better in their opinion, share how you play it with people. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Jesse, what do you think? Excitement.
I mean, I do love beating people in games.
Wow. Is that why
Undefeated
you
so far.
haven't been coming around because you keep losing?
Wow! Get out
I
of
feel
here.
like this is the first time I've lost on stream in like 2
Wait.
months.
Wow.
Wait,
Wow,
didn't
that's a
she
good run.
destroy you in the very last time she was on stream?
Did
It
I?
was like 2 months ago.
Stop. No.
It
No.
was the one that I
Samuel.
missed. was the game I wasn't here for.
What was that game? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't
I
remember you
just
beating
remember,
me.
I just remember Sam being
Oh,
super salty.
Koi.
Yeah,
it was
Koi.
Koi.
Yeah.
Who won
Did you beat me
Koi?
at Koi? No, I beat you
I
at
think
Koi.
Oh, you had a game
I
back.
beat her
That's
at
right.
Koi.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You still were salty.
Guilty of
Yeah,
being
still
good. Oh
salty.
yeah, I was really salty on that game.
Hey, Dilly. You guys met him in the cafeteria.
That's true.
Wonderful.
That was-
Yeah, I know.
Well, hello.
That's Dilly
Cool.
in chat.
All right.
Yeah, my excitement to play this again is probably about a 3-2. I could see popping it out at game night, or like before getting into a longer game. But I'm really terrible at movie trivia, but I think it could be fun.
Let's play this with movie trivia. in.
No trivia.
No, we need to have a movie trivia person for our trivia team.
You could take
Hmm.
this
There we
game
go.
to trivia night and play it in between rounds.
Right.
Oh, there you
Ooh.
Hey, we take
Smart
trivia.
IQ plays.
We
Yeah.
take
Stanley
trivia
Lerner.
seriously here, okay?
Learn
We
our
don't play
community.
games during trivia. No, I'm just kidding.
Trivia is not a game, okay?
It's a way of life.
Yeah.
It's a way of life, guys. All right.
Oh, it's Sam's lifestyle. Grinch.
Cool. I think that brings us to the end of the show. We've been playing Rental Rumble.
Rental Rumble!
correct.
And it's been a lot of fun. We really appreciate you guys coming out here, showing us
Thanks
the
for having
game.
Yeah,
us.
thank you.
Do you want to
Um,
pitch
fun.
your Kickstarter again?
yeah.
One last Kickstarter pitch. Kickstarter, we got about 10 days left on Kickstarter. We are funded. We're now trying to knock down the stretch goals to make the game even better. All stretch goals we hit will be delivered to everybody that backs, no matter what level you're at. So it's just going to enhance the gameplay. So do that. We got a few more up our sleeve if we get farther. So that'll be cool. And we got 10 days home stretch. Looking forward
Yeah,
to it.
check it
and start entry points just $29 for the entire game. What you saw today, you could get that experience for $29. So
Nice.
easy point of entry, but we do have some expansions and premium stuff on there if you want a little bit more out of it, or the collector type. Yeah.
All right.
Jordan,
Cool.
do you, I mean, do you guys want to? Oh yeah, pitch our gleam. Pitch our gleam.
All right. So we're gonna move to the post show where we'll
Oh,
talk
are
about
we?
the Gleam.
Yeah, post show. Okay.
So, for those of you watching us live, please stick around for the post show. Otherwise, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Thank you.
Peace.